Hello and welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends subscribers. It's the second game of the Asia Cup which was played today, which one knows that was a formality. The match was between a very powerful Pakistan side with Hong Kong playing in the third Asia Cup, and the outcome was something to be expected. It was an 8-wicket victory for Pakistan over Hong Kong, where Hong Kong definitely were not up to the mark, as we know, because said Pakistan team are a very strong team and Pakistan won it very easily by 8 wickets. So I will be talking about that game in a very brief manner. The match which is coming up tomorrow should be a wonderful match which is coming up. It's the dangerous Afghanistan taking up Sri Lanka, and the reason I say dangerous Afghanistan is because Afghanistan to me are the dark horses for this particular tournament. And also Glenn Maxwell, who found himself out of favor with the selectors when he was not being selected, today gave ample notice of what he's capable of, as in the first match that was played in the JLT One Day Cup between Victoria and Queensland, he went on to make a very significant contribution. Maxwell made 80 of 91 deliveries, which included 8 fours and 1 6, and it was Victoria who actually won the match by 13 runs against Queensland. So I will have it. I'll just have a sort of a sneak peek at that. So, but first we are, as I said, we are heading towards the second match of Group A, the Asia Cup. Today the match was between Pakistan versus Hong Kong. So the toss was something which was expected. I mean, the toss was won by just wanting to have a look at it, but definitely Hong Kong were the ones who actually batted first. And they found that the first over started off brilliantly. In fact, the two openers, Anshuman Rath and Nizakat, got 11 runs of that Mohammad Amir over, which was very good to see. But after that, there was that was it as far as Hong Kong were concerned. After that, it was really a very tough going for Hong Kong. Usman Khan bowled a triple over. He picked up 3 wickets in 1 over. Shadab Khan tightened the screws by bowling very good deliveries, and it was something where the Hong Kong had to really find themselves in a big spot, no doubt about it. And they were all out for 116. If you look at the Hong Kong card, Nizakat Khan was run out by a brilliant piece of fielding by Shadab Khan for 13 of 11 deliveries with 2 fours. Anshuman Rath, the captain, contributed 19 with 34 balls with 3 fours before being caught by Sarfraz Ahmed behind the stumps with the bowling of Fahim Ashraf. Babar Hayat, their best batsman, came down the wicket to Shadab Khan and was done in when Sarfraz Ahmed whipped off the bails and stumped him for 7 with no boundaries. Carter was out for 2. So Hassan Ali took care of Carter for 2, and KD Shah for 26 of 50, 1-4. Hassan Khan was LBW bowled Shadab Khan for naught. Aizaz Khan was the one who was the highest scorer. He tried to stabilize the innings but could not receive any support from either the lower middle order or the tail-enders, as Aizaz Khan's contribution was 27 of 47 balls, 2 fours and 1 6. McKinney was out for naught, Tanveer Afzal for naught, and that was the over where Usman Khan went on to make a triple strike. In fact, he was the man of the match today. Azan Nawaz 9, run out for 9, and Nadeem Ahmed. Tanveer Afzal, their big hitter, unfortunately was out of the very first delivery that he faced from Usman Khan. In fact, he was stuck in the crease. The ball was poking. He was poking his bat, and it was a wonderful in-dipper from Usman Khan. So 116 all out, which was to be expected. If you look at the bowling, Mohammad Amir leaked 11 runs in the first over, but after that got some control back. 7 overs, 1 maiden, none for 20. Usman Khan, the man of the match, 7.3 overs, 1 maiden, 19 runs and 3 wickets. Fahim Ashraf, 4 overs, 1 for 10. Hassan Ali, 7.1 overs, no maiden, 19 runs and 2 wickets. Shadab Khan, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 31. Shoaib Malik, 3 overs for 17. and Fakhar Zaman bowled 3 overs. As far as Pakistan were concerned, it was a walk in the park victory for them. But definitely, Hassan Khan would have been happy with the dismissal of Fakhar Zaman. As Fakhar Zaman was very quick, he hit 24 of 27 deliveries, 2 fours and 1 6 before McKinney behind the stumps grabbed his catch. In fact, this was he was caught behind. In fact, this was a ball which was not wide enough, but got the bottom edge of Fakhar Zaman's bat, and he was gone for 24. And then Babar Azam also went in identical circumstances, a victim of Hassan Khan, which really made Hassan Khan very joyous. And why not? This was the first meeting against a top international team, and this was a good ball from Hassan Khan, the spinner. I got the ball spinning into the off stump, and Babar Azam was beaten as the ball went underneath his bat and hit the edge of the bottom edge of the bat, and went into the gloves of McKinney, and that was the end of Babar Azam, out for 33 of 36 balls, 3 fours and 1 6. But Imamul Haq was there at the center, and he definitely was not in any hurry. He was just biding his time at the crease, and he was there to take them to victory with an unbeaten 50 of 69 deliveries, 3 fours, 1 6. Shoaib Malik was not out on 9. Game over, 120 for 2. Pakistan winning the game against Hong Kong by 8 wickets. Tanveer Afzal was very impressive with his bowling. He bowled 4 overs. He got 2 maidens. Just gave away 13 runs, and there was no wicket. So it was a very good burst from Tanveer Afzal. The Pakistan batsmen had to really watch out when Tanveer Afzal was bowling, because he was bowling in the right areas. Hassan Nawaz 4 overs, none for 27. Azaz Khan 3.4 overs, no maiden, none for 19 was costly. Hassan Khan 8 overs, 234. Nadeem Ahmed, the spinner, 4 overs 27. Usman Khan got the man of the match award. Now from here we look on to the third match of the Asia Cup that is coming up tomorrow in the Group B, and this is a game which is an important game according to me, especially for Sri Lanka, having lost to Bangladesh in the curtain raiser of the Asia Cup, and they are going to be facing very, very strong rivals nowadays, one can call, and none other than Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a very, very dangerous unit, let me tell you. Now for Sri Lanka, definitely looks like they are going to go with the only good thing for Sri Lanka is that Akila Dhananjaya will be back, so that will really strengthen them, because he's a very quality spinner, Akila Dhananjaya. But definitely Kushal Mendes would be under immense pressure, because I am told it's almost 19 matches since Kushal Mendes has got a 50, and that really says, but definitely Lasith Malinga would be the one for Afghanistan to watch out for, because he's the one who has that slinging action, and Lasith Malinga is someone on whom there will be a lot of responsibility. Sri Lanka will look up to him to do a repeat of what he did against Bangladesh by dismantling the top order, which is something which is capable of as well. And the match is not going to be played in Dubai; it is going to be played in Abu Dhabi. So definitely, it's not going to be very hot. It would be probably a bit hot, and probably the team which actually bowls last will probably find it a bit harder to grip the ball. So definitely, whichever team wins the toss would probably go and elect to bat first. Elect to bowl first, so that they can take advantage when they are chasing the score under lights. And talking about Afghanistan, they are a very, very experienced unit. Mohammad Shahzad, the dasher, wicketkeeper batsman. Hissanullah, Rahmat Shah is another one who will lend solidity to the proceedings. But Hasmatullah Shahidi, as he has already shown in his very brief knock at international cricket, he has already shown that he is someone who belongs to this, because he can play very aggressively. Gulbadin Naib is another very, very hard-hitting all-rounder. Asghar Afghan is the captain, the successful captain at that, and he leads his wards very well. Mohammad Dami, so Afghanistan basically will be really dependent on the spinners. Mohammad Nabi, the right arm off spinner, Rashid Khan, the world-class leg spinner, Mujibur Rahman, the right arm offie as well, and he could bowl the other deliveries as well. And then they have Najibullah Zadran, Aftab Alam. So definitely Sri Lanka would probably go for Dhananjaya. They would probably drop Dilruwan Pereira and pick up Dhananjaya. And Niroshan Dikwala might replace might replace Dhananjaya De Silva. But I think it's a good game of cricket. But as I said, Sri Lanka will be under definite pressure as Afghanistan can't be taken lightly. And of late, one has seen this Afghanistan team is loaded with talent, according to me. And it will be, according to me, it will be a battle for Sri Lanka against the Afghan spinners, because Afghan spinners are the one who always rule the roost. And that will be a very interesting battle which will be shaping up tomorrow at Abu Dhabi. So from here we will look at, as I said, Glenn Maxwell. Last week one saw that Glenn Maxwell was dropped from the team. It came in for some heavy criticism from the former Australian captain and player Ricky Ponting that it was not a good move. And here comes Glenn Maxwell, the hero of win in the first match of the JLT One Day Cup that was made at Townsville in Australia, where Victoria took on Queensland. Victoria made 240 all out, and the highest scorer was Glenn Maxwell with 80 of 91 deliveries, 8 fours and 1 6. Other than that, they had a shot making 9 of 14 balls with 2 fours, Harris 19 of 11, 3 fours, Cameron White 10 of 35, 1 4. Hanscom was out for naught to the bowling of Stanlake. Steketee created quite a stir as far as his bowling was concerned. Maxwell also got his wicket gone to Steketee. Madison was out to the leg spinner Sweepson for 68 of 82, 2 fours and 2 sixes. By Madison standards, it was a very slow knock, according to me, because he's someone who likes to hit the ball very hard. Gotch was out for naught, Sutherland 1, Connell 12, Tremaine was not on 7, Ryan Boland 240 all out. Steketee was the most impressive bowler, 9 overs, 2 minutes, 35 runs and 4 wickets. Stanlake really disappeared for runs. 10 overs, 1 made him run for 65 for Stanlake. Wildham at 9.2 overs, 1 run for 39. Bartlett 10 overs, 49. And the leggy Sweepson 10 overs, 1 went to 51. Now Queensland, given a target of 241, could muster only 227. Bryant made 45, 38 with 8 fours. Lynn was out for naught. Hazlett for 7 at the top of the order. Sam Hazlett. Hemfrey 14. Joe Burns 25. Wildermuth naught. Pfeiffer 4. Steketee 17 of as many balls with 3 4. Sweepson was the highest scorer. Sweepson definitely showing his all-round skills here. Mitchell Sweepson, the leg spinner, caught bowl and bowl Tremaine, making 77 runs and keeping the fight going for Queensland as far as possible. But when his wicket went, he was the last man out, kept the chase going. 77 of 78, 9 4, really showing some very good batting skills there, Mitchell Sweepson. Bartlett 28, Stanley was not at 227 all out, but Sutherland was very impressive. He picked up 5 for 45 to take the man of the match award. 10 overs, 145 runs and 5 wickets. This match was played at the Tony Ireland Stadium in Townsville in Australia. 3 for 47 for Chris Tremaine, 242 for Tom O'Connell. Well, dear fans, subscribers, that's it as far as today's cricket show goes. With my next cricket show scheduled to come up tomorrow, that's on a Monday, which will talk about the Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan game and other cricket news as well. So it's about time to leave, dear fans and subscribers. So this is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.